What up, what up, what up, weirdos? It's your boy Raindrop, Rain Dog, Rain Drizzle, my co-host, co-captain, Cole, conspirator, Uncle Juju.
What is up, babies?
How's everybody doing? Welcome back to BXTV, aka Back from Hell, your Spotify and YouTube podcast where you didn't know everything you need to know. Also, live on Twitch every Friday and Saturday at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with my boy Chris doing the same thing we do here, but just a little different. So make sure you check us out, catch us there live. Do what you gotta do to get there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, tap in. Welcome back, Juju. Welcome back, sir.
It's good to be back. And thank you for having me. That being said, what the fuck did we just watch?
You don't gotta jump right into it. We'll get into it. But yeah, no. We'll talk about what we watched. Don't worry. No reason to rush it. A little foreplay is always okay, my boy.
Yeah.
No, but make sure you check out all the new YouTube shorts and everything. There's always a new short every week, so make sure you check it out and check out the pod from last week. That's still there. But yeah, make sure you tap in. Always doing something different, so you know where to be at. But yeah, me and Juju, lately we've been doing movies. So we've been doing horror movies, and I felt like we needed to take it back to our roots. And really what sparked this movie choice was I was on Threads. Make sure you follow on Threads at Fried Rainy. Always new VHS scoops, comic books, comic panels, just random stuff, nerd talk all the time. So make sure you're following on there if you want everyday updates. Literally every day, all day. So new scoops, all that good stuff that I don't even talk about here. So if you want more, that's where you're gonna get it. But I was on Threads and somebody had a post going, and my buddy James, he lives out in Seattle. Shout out him. I met him through Threads. He has put me on to a lot of good stuff, like a lot of good comics, a lot of good movies. And it was a thread that was basically like four horror movies that came out when you graduated. So I graduated in 2014, and I Googled. I was like, I know a couple, but I was like, I just want to see like which ones I'm forgetting, you know, because you're not gonna remember the exact date every movie you saw came. You know what I mean? Like, it's just my senior year, I was fucked up on drugs too. So like, I mean, like bad. Like, no, like, I mean, like you're going like, yeah, but no, I'm saying like I was like addicted to Xanax and shit, bro. Like I don't remember a lot.
No, you were on a whole different level than I was, but
yeah,
like
you smoked weed for the first time your senior year, bro. Like there's a difference. But my point being, it's not a pissing contest. My point being though is that I forgot about this one because first time I watched this movie, I was definitely like fucked up at my house on a weekend with some friends, and it was one of those ones that just showed up on Netflix, and like I barely remembered it, but I just remember it being like a decent time and pretty far out there. And the movie of the night that we were speaking of is WolfCop, 2014 WolfCop. If you never heard of this movie, I'm not surprised. You can watch it on Tubi for free right now. It's literally an hour and 19 minutes. It is like you could literally throw it on your phone and be done with it before you even know it. You know what I mean? Like, and it's I don't know, man. Like, I gave it a pretty like harsh rating, like star wise on Letterboxd, but my review of it, I talked highly of it because like I don't want anybody seeing my review and thinking this movie is something that it's not. Because let's be clear, this movie is good in the aspect of low budget crap. Like this movie,
honestly,
this movie knows what it is. It knows who's a good actor in the movie, so they lean into those two actors, which is our boy Wolf Cop Lou Guerrero, which is Leo Fafard in real life, and Willie Higgins, who is Jonathan Cherry in real life. I just want to say I do want to shout out those two because honestly, like, they weren't bad actors. Like, Willie was like the good comic relief, and like Lou is just a drunk piece of shit werewolf cop. Like,
and it is very Canadian. It is like, and I couldn't tell if it was like Canada trying to be America, because that does happen sometimes.
No, did you not see the train?
Oh, I did.
The train says Canadian whatever on it. So I don't think this movie had enough budget to rent a train. No, think about it, Juju. You think this movie had enough money to rent a train and write Canada on the side of it and then film a shot? Like, that's that's what I'm saying.
It's very much made in Canada.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I couldn't tell if they were trying to pass it off as America, and like that was just an accident that they couldn't fix, or if it was like intentionally like we're.
I think you're thinking too hard. I don't think anybody else watching this movie is gonna give a shit. Because I mean, it doesn't even matter, though. It doesn't matter where it's at, because nowhere in the movie is that a plot point.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're making something that's nothing into a problem in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter where it's filmed at. The rest of the plot makes sense. And that's the good thing about this movie. It's a low-budget horror comedy, but it actually has a plot, and it makes sense. Like, it actually is a decent plot. And to give you a quick sum up of the plot, basically this dude Lou is a cop, and he goes to investigate some noise out in the woods because there's this drink and shoot festival about to happen, and he basically gets he basically gets captured, and the mayor gets sacrificed, and he gets turned into a werewolf, and it's a bunch of shapeshifters who've owned the town for 200 years, and basically, when Lou was a kid, they actually killed Lou's dad and the other cop's dad, who was the barkeep. They did the same thing because they need to drink the werewolf blood to stay alive and be shapeshifters. But like, they didn't need to do all that. Like, this movie was so low budget. Like,
oh yeah, it could have just easily been like,
let's just show.
By a werewolf.
No, I mean, it could have been literally bit by a werewolf and then just titties and kills, and it would have. But I don't think. I think because they didn't do that, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 63%, and I would say it's actually like a respectable score from Rotten Tomatoes. I would have expected them to go lower. IMDb did 5.6, and it's like, okay, so people do see like the strength in this movie. Like, there's some concrete shit in the movie. Like the whole shape. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like they went a little harder than like you would have expected this dumbass movie to go.
Oh, dude, it kind of brings me up to one of my favorite moments in the movie. Is when he's in the library and like looking up like all the weird stuff that's going on in town, because like he's trying to figure out what the fuck happened to him.
And
he just gets up. Do you have any books on Satanism?
Oh no. He says he says on devil worship. Yeah. No, honestly, dude, the whole time I watched this, I said this is what would happen if I got bit by a werewolf. Juju would be my Willie. Yeah. But you wouldn't turn on me. You wouldn't turn on me. You would literally be like, but like the thing is though, is like I feel like genuinely if I turned into a werewolf, I'd be like, oh no, that's Juju. Like it's straight. Like, because he's like, how did you know it was me? And he's like, you had a cop uniform on and you were drunk, and that would be the same question to you.
Got him on the train too. Like,
3 times, and he's in the camera like, shut up 3 times, I took him down. But fucking dude, That was a good plot twist, though. I did not. That is what I'm saying about this movie. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. You do not. You do not see. You know the one chick is guilty of something. The barkeep was obvious.
Absolutely.
The barkeep was obvious. But the fucking sheriff and mainly Willie did not see coming. Did not see the Willie one coming. The Willie one, I did not know he was going to be a shapeshifter. I was like, damn, bro. Like, this is actually like, they're like the veins are deep in this. Like, the roots are deep.
Yeah, and I mean, like, even she said, like, you'll be surprised how far vampire blood goes up the pipeline. It's like,
No,
okay,
werewolf blood.
Oh, werewolf, sorry.
Yeah.
You know, which, by the way, this is the second movie we've watched where some fantasy creature gets turned into a drug. Because,
Yes.
like,
Yes. Yes, it is.
You know.
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah, we didn't review Death of a Unicorn, did we?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did?
We did that. We did that for Twitch.
Yeah, we did for Twitch. That's what it was. Yeah, we didn't upload that one. That's why you gotta follow us on Twitch, because sometimes we review fucking random movies that I forget about. Like, and that was a good movie. That was, and sure enough, apparently turning monsters into drugs makes good movies because dude, honestly, if this had the budget of Death of a Unicorn, it would have been way better than that movie.
Oh yeah, I think if A24 had picked up WolfCop, it would have become something like this. Movie was already fun. It would have become a little bit more polished.
I mean, dude, when he's just like when he transforms in the cage for the first time, and dude, that is what I was also gonna say. They knew where to use their budget. The transformations were gross. Like, Juju texted me and said, "What the fuck are we watching?" And I was like, "Dude, I haven't seen it since it came out. Hold on." And then, like, I turned it on and I light up my joint, dude. I'm on the back porch watching it. I light up my joint. And he's in the bar. Yes. You need to indulge for sure. With drink some water. Keep be safe as you practice your indulging. But I got to the part where he's in the bathroom, he's pissing, and he starts transforming, and his dick is the first thing to go. It's
that was not.
What was it?
That was not it.
Because, dude, because real quick.
I was thinking to myself, I already see vampire dick. No.
Okay, no, but this is different, dude. This has to be the only movie where they start a werewolf transformation through the dick, and it's Hulk style. It's not like the hair grows out of the dick; it pops, like it bursts, and like the skin. Yeah, the skin disappears, and like it's just hairy. And it's just this monster.
I even love that they had the extra detail of like his face being like one piece.
Yeah,
it's like that's not the dude he killed. It's like, oh shit, that's him. So he like regrows skin.
Yes, he's like Hulk. He's like Hulk in the comics. Like he fucking like burst out of it and like just transforms back to human when he's done. And it's like, yo, it was gnarly looking though. That some of those transformations were gross. Like, and that's good.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. You don't want.
And some of the kills were just like, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
faceless, dude.
You know what's funny? I was watching it and it got to like 40 minutes almost, and I was like, damn, really? No titties? And I was like, oh, spoke too soon.
Yeah. That's where I was like, okay, we're in bestiality now.
The shapeshifter fucks the werewolf as the barkeep, yo. I mean, but is it though? She's a shapeshifter lizard.
I mean, I thought about it afterwards because, like, I texted you that as it was happening, so I didn't know.
Oh, so you finished this like an hour before I started.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
When I texted you, I was already 10 minutes in.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm committed to this movie, but I want to make sure that I'm watching the right one.
Yeah. I can't lie to you, dude. I kind of need to see the second one. Like.
Yeah. You know, I'm not watching it tonight,
No, no,
but,
no.
but definitely down the pipeline because like I have a feeling we're not done with fucking Wolf Cop. Like,
No, dude. I I'm kind of mad Wolf Cop didn't get the Leprechaun treatment.
oh
Like,
yeah, with like 4, 5, and 6, and
yeah, dude, you already got the shapeshifters, so like you've established there's other like monsters and creatures in this world. You could have done like a whole like Wolf
oh, you
Cop
could have a
like
Leprechaun crossover.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
you could do all kinds of shit. Like I mean, they could have really taken this somewhere, but whatever. I mean, maybe it's for the best. Maybe it's for the best there's only two.
I'm also gonna go ahead and say there's one more paranormal thing about this movie, and that is just the dude's flask. How
Oh
the
yeah.
fuck is that thing never empty?
Yeah,
Like,
dude,
because
no.
and like, it's like one of those like, oh, it could be a movie mistake. Okay, fine. Like in his off time, he tops it off. I would have been nice to see that in the movie, but like as far as I know, that shit is bottomless. you
Yeah,
know?
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm like, and
You
then
real quick. Did you catch what the second Wolf Cop movie name is? I did.
um,
It's kind of hilarious. It's literally called just another Wolf Cop.
oh yeah, that's right.
It's
I saw
another Wolf Cop.
another wolf cop. So I
They didn't even
guess like
try.
yeah.
They didn't even try, dude. They were like, "Nah, this is what it is." Like, and dude, it has similar ratings. So like, I mean, oh, dude, and he's in the. It's the same. It's the same people. What the fuck?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Yannick Bisson.
And, and by the way, who knew Canadians went hard? Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like
Nah. You never watched Leonard Kenny or fucking Trailer Park Boys?
oh yeah, I know I have,
Trailer
but I'm
Park
just
Boys,
saying
like the whole first season is them shooting at each other the whole time. Like I'm just, and I mean Canadians going hard, bro. You've ever seen a hockey team? Come on now, put some respect on their name. They can
no,
beat
I'm
your
also
ass
saying
on.
like
They can beat
as
your ass on ice skates. Like
I'm saying as far as like horror movies go, this was definitely one of the most original I've seen in a very long time, and I'm saying like kudos to them for actually going for it because like you would not make this in America, like the
I don't know
from
if that's
the
true.
urine,
I don't know if that's
from the
true.
urinating exploding werewolf dick to like full on sex scene in a jail cell. Like I don't know.
I don't know, man. I've seen some wild shit in America, so I'm just like I don't know. I think Wolf Cop just was like somebody really like took a shot in the dark with what they could work with,
Yes.
and like it landed. Like I genuinely believe there's an audience for this movie, and I know I'm it.
Oh yeah, like so I'm definitely we are in one that 63%, you know.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Like, there were, I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like, there was some like pretty horrific acting though on some at some points.
Yeah.
Like when the cop
Oh,
and the
what
when the
big teeth you have.
oh my god, yo. When the fucking barkeep and the girl cop, Tina, like
Yeah.
are like facing off in the bar, and like she takes a shot and calls her a bitch. I was like, that scene was supposed to come off like badass as fuck.
Fuck. Just
Like
died on the vine.
no, it felt like a YouTube like movie scene. Like I won't lie, but like but the rest of the movie was like so entertaining, dude. I mean, it's an hour and 19 minutes. Like it's like take the stab in the dark, light up a joint or two, probably two, and watch this movie.
I feel like it's a fun summer horror movie. Like when you're hanging out, you got the fucking fire pit going, a couple beers going around.
I
There's,
don't
for
know.
some reason, there's a TV in the room. Put the shit on and see how entertaining, how far it goes with your friends.
I could I could see it being either or. I could see it being I could see it being like an end of summer movie, closer
Yeah.
to fall, because like they're like wearing coats and shit, and like
Yeah.
so I would say like a little bit closer to the end of summer, fit in there right nice and perfectly. Or if you can time it, watch it during an eclipse because that isn't part of the movie.
Yeah. So in like 20 years.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
in 20 years, this movie might be like the one that everybody remembers, you
Yeah,
know?
you know, dude. Like, come on now. Put some respect on WolfCop's name now, everybody. That's all I'm saying. I fucking uh a t- hear me out, dude. A TV series where WolfCop it's each episode's a new monster of the week that he's like hunting down or fighting in his town or like whatever. Like that would be funny. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can definitely see that. Like fucking monster of the week, and you know, for what it's worth, the budget on this, again, it was relatively low budget, but it looked fucking great, which works for TV. Just
yeah,
saying.
dude.
Just saying.
I wonder what the budget was.
I think
I'm
I'll
googling it
give it
right
a look.
now. It says a budget of 1 million Canadian, 1 million US dollars.
Yeah,
That's
that's nothing. That's
yeah, $1 million budget, dude. But yeah, it was a Canadian theatrical release for Indie Films Award winner with a production budget and a Canadian theatrical release. 2014 horror comedy film Wolf Cop had an estimated budget of CA 1 million. This translates to approximately 1 million in US dollars. The film was financed through the Syncoop Film Accelerator Program, a competition for indie filmmakers that awarded a winner with a production budget and a Canadian theatrical release. So nice.
good
Nice.
old Canuck exploitation, as they call it here in the States. Um, Fun fact, loup garou in French means werewolf.
Hmm. Did not know that.
So
Little Easter egg, huh?
yeah, which I mean, like, spot on though. If you stop and think about it, like his name
Yeah.
is Lou Wolf. All right, cool.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it is pretty dope. I was I was kind of in the mood to read this. I mean, watch this cuz I just read like the whole collected thing of Marvel Zombies
Yeah,
and like it's pretty dark story, but like the 1 through 5 miniseries that's like in the middle of the book that was written by Robert Kirkman or whatever, the dude did The Walking Dead and Invincible. Like when all because like in there basically long story short, the zombies are hilarious in this book, like in Marvel Zombies. So like I was just in the mood for like a funny monster movie, you know?
yeah,
Like so like this just kind of like I was like, all right, just going with the flow today. Like we're
yeah.
just reading and watching goofy monster shit. Like,
um, Weirdly enough, like I wanted to watch like a kind of 80s like back to basics horror movie because for the last week I've been watching Avatar with my son.
oh,
So
nice.
like, and seeing it on the TV is cool and like all the computer effects, but sometimes you just want something a little analog, and this definitely serves that purpose, you know.
Yeah, yeah, for surely, dude.
And
I agree.
one other thing about this production that like I like the fact that they went low tech even like for 2014 because like at the time you still had like smartphones and shit. They all have flip phones. All the cars from
Yeah,
like the
yeah. Well,
1970s or 80s. You know,
it makes it easier to like make it simpler. You know, you don't got to worry
yeah,
about like all the like plot holes and shit when you don't have all this like fancy tech flying around.
technology. So I kind of like how it's in an ambiguous time area where it could be the 80s, it could be the 90s.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
We don't even really say.
Yeah. So I mean, again, analog. That's how I describe this movie. It's very analog.
Yeah, no. I think this is a movie that would be served best if you could make a VHS of it and watch it on a CRT TV.
Yes.
I feel like this movie would look excellent on like an old school TV. I know it would. I know it would. Just the way it's filmed and made, like it was meant to be. Uh,
Yeah, like Terrifier was kind of the same way.
well,
You know.
now Terrifier looks way better. Like
Yeah.
like
And it still
the
had like that 70s grindhouse influence.
I
to
mean, it does, but like comparing WolfCop to Terrifier is crazy. Like, I don't
Oh
think
no,
like
it's not.
I think
It's
there's
not
I think there's like
even.
levels of difference on like
Oh yeah.
production value, like in what they did. Like even the kills, like Terrifier, they're showing like whole bodies getting cut in half.
Oh, and like
Like
Terrifier probably had let's be honest, a higher budget than this.
probably I now I'm curious. What was Terrifier 1's budget? Holy shit. The original Terrifier film released in 2016 had a remarkably low budget of $35,000.
No shit. Wow.
Huh.
Wow. And this movie had 1 million Canadian.
Now you really can't compare them. Because
Oh yeah, no.
because what they did with 35K is crazy.
Crazy. Oh yeah.
Holy
Wow,
shit. That's crazy, dude. And then it increased to 250,000 for Terrifier 2. Now I really need to watch the second and third one, knowing that like it
The
fucking
budget went up, but not by much.
I mean that's a lot compared
Yeah.
to what do you mean
Yo,
not
come
by much? 35K to $250,000? That's like $100 and something thousand dollars. We're like $120,000 something dollars. Like if you can do that much with 35, see, that's the problem with this world. That is the problem with this world. I'm not calling you the problem, but that mindset is what ruins things, bro. You cannot sit here and think $135,000 is not that much. Like, especially when somebody's making so much with so little already. That's quote unquote little bit of money that's not so much is gonna go a long fucking way with that person who cherishes a dollar like they did on Terrifier 1. All I'm saying. And that's why
And that is why you should be a Hollywood producer.
the only problem.
Seriously, like
I mean, I wish, dude. I wish, but they wouldn't fucking. They wouldn't listen to me. I don't fucking. But my point being is,
if you go in there with that speech, like
they're like, you know what? Maybe we should let this guy play with some money and like figure something out.
I mean, like, but like again, like a Terrifier also like kind of proves the point. Like when you have the box, how people will find a way to work their asses around it. You know? Like,
Yeah, no, 100%. And that's kind of where I was going with that whole speech, though. Is like, look at what he's done. Like Terrifier 3 and 2 only did better and better. Like he was like the top horror movie or like movie of the year or whatever when Terrifier 3 came out. Like he took the internet by storm. So like that dude deserves the increases in budget, you know?
and it's also like it kind of brings up the argument too. Like, is horror best served with a smaller budget? Because do these big budget horror movies actually pay off in the end? You know,
That's a
like,
good
makes
question.
you wonder. You know?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like the dude who makes Terrifier kind of proves that, you know, like fucking, and it's like you shouldn't. I feel like if you're gonna give somebody this budget, like you need to give people who deserve these big budget. You know, you can give it to people who deserve it, like people who have successful horror movies, people who are already doing shit on a small budget. Like, all right, like they did with Terrifier. You know, like
Yeah,
give them a little bit more to work with and see what happens, and then give them some huge project, and then maybe these big budget horror movies will pay off. But just handing
yeah. Just handing
multiple,
someone a blank check is not.
yeah, like somebody, like, like what, there's just like there's certain people who don't really deserve to be making the horror genre because they don't understand it. And they think just because they watched one horror
Bingo.
movie they enjoyed and know a guy with a few $100 million and whatever else, they can make these movies. And it's like, fuck you.
First of all, if you come at me and tell me that Stanley Kubrick was a horror director, I'm gonna pop you in the mouth. He only did one horror movie in his entire fucking career, and that was The Shining.
Yeah.
That's it. That was the only horror movie he ever did. If you ever look at his library of like films, none of them are really in the horror genre.
Yeah.
You
Which
know,
is crazy though,
so
because The Shining is like one of like
it
the
is
most
considered one of the
monumental
yeah.
horror movies.
And again, like how much of that is because of Stanley Kubrick, and how much of that is because of Stephen King? Because like Kubrick had, I'm not. Kubrick had some ideas that King didn't like, and King had some ideas that Kubrick didn't want to do, like fucking topiary coming to life. Like he
Yeah,
felt like Kubrick felt like anything overtly supernatural going on in the Overlook would have broken the reality of the movie, you know.
yeah.
So he wanted to be a little bit more subtle, whereas King wanted to be like, no, the hotel is haunted and all this haunted shit is happening. You know,
Yeah. Damn, yeah. It's funny, we've never done that movie on here. Surprisingly enough.
I think I could only really watch that movie like maybe once a year.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched it in years. My
Yeah,
di- my dad though, dude, you tell him you want to watch The Shining. Oh, it's like his favorite like horror movie of all time. Like,
he could probably like pick it up at any point in the movie and just
yeah,
know what's going on.
yeah, no, dude. Like, you gotta remember though, like he was like a kid when it was coming, like when it came out
Yeah,
or
when it came
whatever.
out.
So
Yeah.
like it's like his shit. So I can't blame him. Like my step cousin or whatever, she was like 13 and was like, nobody wants to watch The Shining with me. Will you watch it with me? Because they're like on a beach vacation. He was like, yeah, but are your parents cool with it?
Yeah.
And then like they watched it and there was a couple of scenes he forgot about. And he was like, yeah, it was a little awkward. He said it got a little
Oh,
awkward.
yeah. I know which ones he's talking about.
Yeah, so like other than that though, great movie.
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to say about Wolf Cop, brother?
Yeah. I I genuinely enjoyed this one. Tubi it doesn't fail when it comes to this kind of movie. And like a Tubi movie kind of like sums it up perfectly. Like it's a low budget horror movie that you're not going to get upset that you spent $20 on. You know, you watched it for
Yeah.
free, you sat through the ads, and at the end of the day, you get a little bit of enjoyment out of it. And also, like the fucking cop car was so cool.
Oh yeah,
Like,
the Wolfmobile was pretty badass.
yeah.
I was here for it.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? And just ripping the car apart.
Yeah, dude. Fucking is awesome. Him and Willie were a great duo, dude. I
Yeah,
hated that he had to be a shapeshifter. It really bummed me out.
yeah. To be honest, the shapeshifters didn't look that bad either. I was like, oh, we're going full David Icke with it. Cool, lynch people, awesome. Like,
God damn it. Nah, yeah, shit was dope though. Shit was dope. I really enjoyed it. I low key need to find a Wolf Cop shirt. I need I
oh
need
yeah,
I need a Wolf Cop shirt for some reason. But yeah, dude, I had a great time. If you guys liked what you heard, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment. Let us know what we should review next. Basically, you can go on Tubi or Max or Prime. I'll make it easy, give you those three to work with, and find a movie. Let us know what you think,
yeah,
and if we haven't reviewed it, we will review it and let you know what we think. If it's bad, we're gonna tell you it's bad, though.
yeah,
Be
yeah.
warned.
And it could be any genre. Doesn't necessarily have to be horror.
Can you stay
I'm
away
hard.
from? Can you stay away from romance and fucking musicals though, please? Like, I
Yeah, no.
really, I'm really not trying to like sit here and talk for. I'm really not trying to sit there for 2 hours and watch those. Dude,
Yeah,
like
no.
I like certain romance movies, but nobody wants to fucking hear two stone 30-year-olds talk about fucking love.
Talk about
Like,
what? Sweet Home Alabama?
yeah, dude, or like The Notebook. Like, yes, I
Oh
like the
fuck
movie.
no.
I like that movie, but I'm not gonna fucking sit here and talk about it. And I don't care. You can know that I like that movie. It's okay. I also haven't watched it 1,000 fucking times. So there's the other benefit. I know people who every female or every woman they've dated, they fucking have watched that movie with them, and I'm yeah. See, that wasn't me. I watched it one time by myself because I wanted. It was when the hype of it was going on, and I was like, I
You
don't even
want
think.
to see what was?
Yeah, I wasn't dating
Yeah.
anybody, and I was like, yo, I need to know why everybody's tripping out over this movie. And by the end of the movie, I was like, damn,
Yeah.
that's pretty
This
fucking
shit is rough.
yeah, that's pretty rough, man. I see what the I see what the I see what the whole spiel's about now. I get
Yeah.
it. Fuck Ryan Gosling, god damn it. You son of a bitch. Fucking whatever your name is, pointy
Rachel
chin.
McAdams.
Yeah. God damn it. And
I
like
hate the fact that I
eh,
even know that.
whatever, dude. I hate that I hate that I can see the rain shower scene where they're arguing in my fucking head.
Yep.
And she like jumps into
Yep.
his arms and like makes out with him in front of the car. Like, it's fucking. And dude, and the worst part is.
Beating the fuck out of him the entire time, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, you noticed, like,
Yeah. I mean, dude, but no, like, you can't lie. Like story wise, that is like a really good,
fuck.
like, yeah, like whoever thought of that shit, you're fucking hats off to you, bud.
fucking
You,
Nicholas Sparks.
yeah, like in my opinion, like that deserved all the hype more than like. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, dude.
Sure.
Fucking what is that movie with Mila Kunis and Black Swan?
Oh yeah. Natalie Portman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie did not do it for me, dude.
That movie, I couldn't watch it, and I'm like, listen,
I watched it.
in my heart of hearts, in my soul of souls, there lives a gay man. I say that because it comes out every now and again, and like I'm here for drama, like fucking
Well, dude.
ballerina drama was it did nothing for me. I was like,
Well,
this
dude.
movie's kind of boring. Like,
Yeah, dude, no, man. I was younger and I was sold that it was Mila Kunis doing lesbian shit.
and yeah, with Natalie Portman.
Yeah,
that
like
only happens in like one scene for like
yeah,
what, 10
dude.
seconds?
Yeah, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
And
It was
wasn't it the whole thing was like so she was doing like it's like dual personalities or some shit like
yeah,
that? Like, I don't
dude.
even remember. And so it's like
Eh,
she's doing it to herself. Female Tyler Durden.
yeah, fucking. Which like, oh man, I purposely.
If I spoiled anything for you for that movie,
No.
sorry, it's been like 20 years.
No, yeah. I also have not watched Fight Club again because somebody posted, "Don't rewatch Fight Club; it doesn't hold up," and I'm scared it's true.
I haven't watched it since I lived in 33rd Street, and like to be honest with you, I have no desire to.
No, that's like a movie you watch when you're like first discovering like classic films and shit. Like, not classic films, but like box offices,
Yeah.
there's like bangers that you missed growing up or whatever. Like, and
It's
you
like,
go,
it's a must watch for like a 90s 2000s movie.
yeah, like if you're going down that thing. But like, I grew up in that era, so it's like, I don't know, dude. Because I'll tell you what,
It's like the Crow not holding up.
I was about to say, I rewatched The Crow last year or this year, and I was like, nope, anybody who likes that movie and you haven't seen it in years, don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. Live off of what memories you have. Yeah, you know, live off the memories you have of it. Because I personally do not. All it made me want to do was watch Predator 2. Be honest.
Great movie too, by the way. Yeah.
Like I was like, yo, like this dystopian like city like steampunk shit. Yeah, like I want fucking Predator 2.
However, Alex Proyas, the director of The Crow, has did a movie called Dark City that does still kind of hold up.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
It's kind of like what if The Matrix had been made in like the early 90s instead of the late 90s?
Okay.
Kind of answers that question, like because they have this very very same aesthetic, but just in the context of that movie, it's everything still kind of holds up and works, you know.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I'll check that out.
He also did recently, I believe it was Gods of Egypt, which was terribly beautiful. It's a terrible movie, but it's also kind of a beautiful movie. You know?
A
like,
movie.
Aesthetically, it's pretty cool.
A movie you definitely should watch that I watched was Freaky Tales with Pedro Pascal and fucking all them. That's on HBO right now. That's fucking good. It's like if Tarantino made a movie, but like it had like sci-fi twist to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that's how I look at it. Like it was very far out there. It's like one of those movies where it's like chapter 1, chapter 2.
Oh, it's like an anthology kind of thing.
Yeah, and like everything ties up together, and like I call it the Tarantino fucking effect, you know? Fucking
because of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, you know, like fucking. Yeah. Well, I mean, like that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, like that's fucking. True, yeah. You know, like it's not. It's just like, but either way, it was really good. Pedro was good in it. Everybody else was really good. There's a couple other super famous people. But you should check it out. But long story short, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate Juju. It's almost 1 a.m. here on a Sunday night, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. But just so you know, everybody, never offended, always recommended, and get the fuck out of here. Go home or go back to your girlfriend's house or go visit your parents. I don't care. But later, everybody. Peace.
Peace.